Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. Today is the start of Icon Swaps 3 and we've got a lot of hot new things to pick from, but I wanted to let you know what I think are the best things to pick. But before we begin, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. So first and foremost, let's talk a little bit about Icon Swaps 3. There will be 18 total Icon Swaps tokens you can earn, 9 in this season and 9 in the next season for the total of 18. And you get them by completing different objectives that are going to be under the Objectives tab. But so that's just what we're looking at. And part of it, so we are having to wait 38 days before the next season. So part of what we're deciding is going to be based on how long we are going to be waiting for the next season to get the full 18. But let's just go over what we've got here. So first and foremost, it's an 81 plus times 25 pack for one Icon Swap token. That is a great deal. These are awesome. These time 25s packs have been awesome for building out fodder in clubs, especially right now at Team of the Season time. I would hope that maybe you could even pop a Team of the Season or two from some of these packs. So 81 plus times 25, great way to build out your team, great way to get fodder. Same thing with this 83 plus times 25, and this is a new one, 84 plus times 20. I almost feel like this needs to be a must. I mean, 84 plus times 20 is just absolutely exceptional. 83 plus times 25 is exceptional, and this one. So for building out your team, these first three are hard to ignore, and for the cost. So you're talking 1 token, 2 tokens, and 3 tokens for a total of 6 tokens for those 3. Those are ones you could complete this week if you wanted to. If you're looking at something to help your club out right now, these 3 packs are looking pretty hot. But let's keep looking at what else we have. We also have an Icon Moments pack. Exchange 5 Icon Swaps 3 items to earn a pack containing an Icon Moments player. So only 5 Icon Swaps to get a chance at Moments R9, Moments Cruyff, Moments Hullet. I mean, some amazing things that you could pull from there. Now, of course, it's more likely to get a lesser player, but that is a great value for an Icon Moments player. Let's keep on keeping on. Then we've got to our first actual icon, Bastian Schweinsteiger's Moments card. It's an okay card, but I would just say stay away. His pace and agility, movement at this time of the year, at Team of the Season times, just not going to be up to par. So unless you're a big Germany fan, Bayern Munich fan, Schweinsteiger fan, I would just say stay away from that one. This next one is interesting, 92 plus Icon Moments pack. And this one, and it's only for an attacker or midfielder. So this one looks pretty nice as well. It's going to cut out a few of those lesser Icon Moments cards that you maybe wouldn't want to get. So I think that one's also worthy of some consideration. Now we're getting to an icon that actually could be interesting. If you want to just guarantee a really strong player that you can bring into your team this week, for 8 Icon Swaps, you could go for this Hristo Stoichkov. If we take a look at his card, his biggest weakness is he has, let me get to his card. What's going on, EA? There we go, EA. Thank you for cooperating. His biggest weakness is he has 3-star weak foot, but other than that, he probably would put an engine on him just to boost his dribbling up a little bit. His shooting is already really nice and would make his pace nearly maxed out. So if you want just a really superb icon card, the Stoichkov will do you well. Really solid card. Just the main thing is the 3-star weak foot may throw you off a little bit. Now we're up to one of our favorite things. Player picks just seem to have been OP all year long, and this is a 92 plus prime icon player pick. If you're someone whose team is pretty stacked, you don't need the fodder, you don't really need much else, but you want to get something this week that's going to help your club, then this may be the route you want to go, because you're going to have a chance to get 1 of 3. Now the thing I don't like, it's mid or prime, but it is 92 plus, so that's going to shut out a few things that you don't want to get, but there's still plenty of 92 plus icons that you would not want to get, but having it 1 of 3, it may be worthwhile. So if you're a gambling man and you need an icon in your team, you don't want Stoichkov, you don't need the fodder, then this may be the one you get to help your team this week. Now, going forward, everything after that, you have to wait. It's 38 days, it's 38 or 39 days. It's basically 5.5 weeks until you can do anything else going forward. So that is a big consideration, because you got to remember, right now we're in Team of the Season La Liga. We're going to have Team of the Season Bundesliga, Team of the Season Serie A, Team of the Season Liga, and Team of the Season Ultimate Team of the Season. All of those are going to be gone, through and gone, by the time we can get any of these done. So part of these are, it's like I feel like we need something now. So some of these are really nice that they're giving us an option for, but by the time we're done Ultimate Team of the Season, well, some of these cards are going to come down even more. Some of these just super OP cards. I don't know how much it's going to be worth waiting that long to have to cash these in. So we'll just keep that in mind, especially when I give my final recommendations. But hard to argue with this. An Icon Moments player, 1 of 3 player pick. That's a nice one, but again, you've got to wait that 5.5 weeks before you can open it. Prime George Best, another very nice card. 92 plus Icon Moments midfielder player pick. Prime Puskas, another nice card. He's also similar where he's got the 3-star weak foot, similar to Stoichkov, so keep that in mind as well. If you're someone that needs the bigger weak foot, which, I mean, we always want more and more weak foot, but just keep that in mind on both Puskas and Stoichkov. They've got the 3-star weak foot. 92 plus Icon Moments player pick, attacker, 1 of 3. I mean, Ferdinand Moments. I would not do Ferdinand Moments personally, but because, you know, a lot of the meta right now in game is playing fullbacks at center back, and one of the big reasons is they can move better. I had Prime Rio in my club, and that's just the agility and balance just makes it so hard. Even though Rio's got the pace, just makes it so hard for them to twist and turn and cover those through balls, cover that fast movement with the agility in FIFA 21. So just keep that in mind. I probably wouldn't do Rio unless you're a Rio fan, a Man U fan, something like that. Just kind of keep that in mind. Then we're getting into one. This is one I considered doing because what I have done on the last Icon Swaps is kind of held on for something that may be a little bit better. But the problem is, like I said, waiting that 5.5 weeks, I just don't think it's going to be worth it. The other thing to keep in mind is as we get past Team of the Season, usually what happens, EA will start giving us very cheap Icon SBCs. Plus, we're going to have so many 94s, 95s, 96s in our clubs that it's going to be easier to complete Icon SBCs. So and by the time we get to these, by the time we have those done, some of the icons are going to be so easy to obtain, or it's going to be easier to obtain icon packs, I should say, that I just don't think it's going to be worth waiting. Even though this one is so tempting, a 93 plus Icon Moments player pick. That one has me really thinking it's just the time, waiting that 5.5 weeks to bring this card into your team at this time. Now, if this was, 6 months ago when this was coming out, I'd say, yes, we're going to wait, because we're going to build our club up. But by the time we get this, we're going to be done even with Ultimate Team of the Season. So I just don't think it's worth it. And same thing on this one, Prime Vieira, just a really, really monster card. Now, one thing I will say, if you've never played with like Prime Vieira or Prime Hullet or had those in your club, then maybe it might be worthwhile holding out for someone like Vieira just because he is so epic. It would be fun to have him in your team if you've never had him. He's a really, really stout card. He is a little bit different if you've never played. It's more like, kind of like Sissoko on steroids in a way, just that bigger, taller CDM, but someone, and it's also Vieira's legs. It feels like Vieira's legs cover sideline to sideline. So it is a really nice card. If you want to wait, you don't want to try to go for some of the other stuff, Vieira is very tempting, but I would just say waiting that 5.5 weeks, there's just going to be so many other players that are going to be available that I don't think it's worth storing up the tokens to wait for any of these, which is unfortunate because they are some really nice things. It's just that waiting that time is just not worth it. So that comes down to what is your best use of your swaps. What I would say your best thing to do is to do this 81 plus times 25 for 1, 83 plus times 25 for 3, 84 plus times 20 for 3. That gets you up to 6. Then do this Icon Moments pack. That takes you up to 11. And then do the 92 plus Icon Moments packs, which would be 18. So for 18 Icon Swaps tokens, you can get a 92 plus Icon Moments. You can get another Icon Moments. Plus, you can get all of this fodder to build out your team. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And what I think I'm going to do this week, and I may change it up a little bit. Maybe I'll do the 92 plus Icon Moments instead. But we can earn 9 Icon Swaps tokens this week. So I've debated if I'll do this 5, this 3, and this 1 for my 9. Or if I'll just do this one for 7 and then do the 83 plus times 25 and maybe save these 2 for after. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure what exactly I'm going to do. But the other thing to keep in mind is that sometimes it just depends on what EA does. Sometimes after Team of the Season, after Ultimate Team of the Season, they will leave the best possible cards and packs for you to be packed for a couple months after Ultimate Team of the Season. Sometimes they bring them out a little bit earlier, so I don't know what will even be in packs at that time. So We don't know if we're going to get another summer heat type thing, if they're going to do extended team of the season. We really don't know what they're going to do after that. So it may be smarter to open up some of these now during team of the season, or even save them for ultimate team of the season, whatever would be your preference. But that's what I'm thinking is the best pass. So just to say it again, 81 plus times 25, 83 plus times 25, 84 times 20 icon moments pack, and then the 92 plus icon moments pack. That's what I think is the best use of your 18's icon swaps tokens. But anyways, boys, this is going to wrap it up for now. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. Check the description, join my Discord server, but I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.